Hey, what's going on, guys? D-Legend here. So this video is just to tell you guys about the new avatar boards that are out, and the ones that contain Defense Boost 5 Max specifically. So I think it's really important to go through the importance of Defense Boost 5 Max and try to help you guys decide which board is better for you. Overall, I would say, as you can see, I really bought one of the boards, so you kind of know I'm a little biased, but I did actually buy the board before these ones came out, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but when they first came out there was like Japanese text all over the place and stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at both of these sets of boards, and then we'll go on from there. So the Sweet Baron and Sweet Baroness boards. So they're both, all four boards are 2500 joules, and they both have Defense Boost 4 Max. The only difference really, other than the outfits and stuff, would be the other two skills that are in the boards. So these two boards have Attack Boost 8 Max, SP 0 gauge, and then Attack Boost 6 Max, Lux Plus Plus, as well as a Power Gem, because everything else will be the same. So that's pretty good. That's a really good board. I was really surprised that they released this board with the Defense Boost 5 Max board with two really good skills attached with it. Let's jump over to these boards here with Woody and Bo Peep. Can't talk. So these are both 2500 as well. Similar skill perk for the hat for the male version of the avatar. Not sure why the skill perk for the Crook is +8 for the female, but it is what it is. And then so the two skills attached with the Defense Boost 5 Max in this board would be Attack Boost 8 Max, SP 1 gauge, and then Attack Boost 8 APP Lux Plus. So just by looking at this, just at a glance, I would have to say that the other boards, the Sweet Baron and Baroness, are better boards, just objectively speaking. The Attack Boost 8 Max SP 1 gauge compared to the SP 0 gauge isn't a huge deal, but the SP 0 gauge is definitely better overall. You save one extra gauge, and depending on what medal you throw it on, it could be a make or break for the medal. I know it's 1 gauge, but it could be something important for like a Dark Gnaw or one of your Proud Mode blades. So Dark Gnaw, Diamond Dust, or your Missing Ache. So I honestly think the other boards are better. And then the other skill that's attached to this board, the Attack Boost 8 APP Lux Plus, isn't a max skill. So this specific skill won't be proccing all the time, regardless of what skill perk you have attached to your avatar. And so for that reason, I would just suggest getting the other boards. Like Woody's obviously a cool board to have, and if you're super into aesthetics, then maybe go for this, but I still suggest the Sweet Baron and Baroness boards, just objectively speaking. If I'm missing anything, let me know in the comments below, but this is basically the video, guys. I really bought one of these. I think I'll go ahead and buy the female version as well, just to grab the other Defense Boost 5 Max and the better skills in that board. And yeah, let's just grab these jewels. Ooh, I could pull, but no, I'm not going to pull. We also have to talk about this Nominate EX Plus deal, though. So apparently, Nominate EX Plus was one of the medals that was most used in Coliseum throughout JP as well as Global for last month. So they did a little stat thing where they talked about how the top 100 players for each, for Global and for JP Coliseum, I'm assuming they based it off of the Japan Coliseum because they didn't talk about it in Global as much, but basically what happened was they had the top 100 players medals used, the medals that the top 100 players in Coliseum, in PvE Coliseum used, were taken and collected into a data sample, and then they decided to release this to the public, the players, and Nominate EX Plus was apparently one of the medals that was used in Coliseum, when in top 100 Coliseum, which is pretty impressive actually, because I could see this being used with one of the new tier 8 KH3 medals. So from this it would probably be Maleficent or Pete, or even Woody or Buzz, because they are single target medals and they deal some crazy damage, especially if you have the right traits on them. So yeah, I guess I could see why that happened with Nominee X Plus being used by top 100 players in Kali, but I don't know how useful it will be going forward, kind of a thing. So I do have a copy myself, just full disclaimer there, but this banner isn't bad either per se, because you do get 2 tier 7 and above, or just 2 tier 7 7-star medals, and then you get 5 mirrors, and you get this medal within 5 pulls, so it's not terrible. The 7-star version of the medal isn't better than the 6-star version per se. You do a bit more damage because it's guilted compared to not guilted, but everything else is the same. I'm pretty sure it does the exact same thing. I guess it does plus 10 to your upright. Nope, just plus 7 still. So nothing crazy other than the damage difference. And yeah, so would I suggest pulling from this? I would say no, because I don't think she'll be that useful going forward from here on out. There will be better AoE medals for Coliseum, for PvE Coliseum, and so I just don't see her being useful for very long. She might be useful for another month or 2 for Coliseum, but at the same time, I don't know if it justifies 1500 jewels for this banner. I mean, if you feel lucky and want to go ahead and try to get her in your first pull, then go for it, but at the end of the day, I don't know how many people are going to get it in their first pull, and so that's all up to RNG, so I can only give you my advice. So yeah, I'm going to go grab that other board, and then I'm going to end the video. Another giveaway coming up right away here, I think. And I will be announcing that in another video in the near future, I think probably early next week. And then, yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel just to notify you guys about the giveaway in the future. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Catch y'all soon, guys. Peace out.